Greetings, I'm Sir Vainglory and welcome to part 47 of my playthrough Crusader Kings 3 as we started off as the Count of Anjou, we're now the King of Brittany, and this is our, what, fourth character? No, third. This was our original. Pretty sure. Yeah, I think it was. Anyway, so yeah, third character. Could potentially negotiate an alliance with Queen Engeltraud. How far away, I wonder. My current amount of alliances is the biggest problem. We might get there. We might. Not really that necessary right now though. So we're just trying to work our way through France and Aquitaine, expanding our territory to the point where I do want to take over France, and if we can take Aquitaine as well, that would be ideal. Oh, this is now Sicily. Didn't notice that before. When I said that I wasn't that bothered about that alliance. We were allied to the King of Italy. We've now only have our internal allies. So I can't bring that many men to the fight anymore. Right, okay, carry on. What are we doing? Oh, the Ile-de-France as well. I'd forgotten that's where we were trying to get a claim. If we were to declare war, yeah, so almost double our forces. And he's got plenty of cash behind him as well. So we're just going to have to bide our time, I suppose. Yeah, I know. Stop telling me. My brother was released. How fantastic. And in terms of our dynasty, we're a bit in trouble because my son and heir died. His daughter is now my heir. We do have our betrothed. Yes. I don't know how useful this is now going to be. So he's the grandson of the previous King of France. But his father's not the heir to the throne. So King Gervais, King Ricky, he must have been... Yeah, he was the heir when Ludovico was the king and we married off our granddaughter. Time for treatment. This guy's pretty good. We're just going to do no more than what is necessary. That's worked for me about 4 times already. Adil brought a croaking bucket to my chambers and told me to expose my upper body. He grabbed a toad, gutted it with deft hands, and proceeded to place the still twitching carcass on my chest. He continued until the bucket was empty and my torso was covered. The toad's treatment turned out to be just what I needed. For now, the worst of my symptoms are alleviated and the world seems a little brighter. Great work. Yeah, let's pause just now. So, my granddaughter, aged 9, and she's looking like she might turn out to be a decent character. This guy has intelligent and hale traits, as well as being bossy. And this is a matrilineal marriage. So the offspring obviously come into my house, should there be any. Countess Sibyl, she's my ally. Yes, that's right. Evil Ravener, I'm not surprised she's been excommunicated. And we constructed our hamlets in Anjou. Right. Yeah, so I was investing some money in improving the county. But I don't think we'll be doing any more of that for a while. Am I? Yeah, I am improving commanders, training commanders. And Queen Engeltraud has been swayed. I want to see Queen... Oh, I could just have clicked down there where we're swaying her. Right. Negotiating alliance, still no, but it's down to 41 at least. Minus 41, up to minus 41. My granddaughter Eleanor and her little friend Renaud had taken a copy of the scriptures from the study and brought it into the playroom. Eleanor tried to read it, but quickly realised that the words therein were best left for the priests. She seems completely content with her current inability to understand the deeper meaning of the book. Right, you're studying education, funnily enough. Lose content and gain humble. I don't really want her to be humble. Cynical, again. That might be a bit better for what I'm thinking about. Is it worth the stress? Yes, it's worth the stress. It's all nonsense, girl, ignore it. Well, actually, I should really have checked my character. I'm a zealous, a holy warrior. And I'm zealous, so that was against the character. That's why I gained all that stress. Be better. The way of the axe. The endless clash of metal on metal, the chafing of armour, the sting of sweat. It is a dance that is as familiar as it is exhausting. To heft my axe, attack, dodge, defend and repeat. Maybe it would do me good to practice my skills with another weapon. +2 prowess. Gain a chance to gain prestige and martial lifestyle experience. My prowess is not great. I'm not a warrior, I'm a leper. Let's end the monotony. Hand me another weapon. Yeah, let's do that. And I did manage to get the prestige and the lifestyle experience. Okay. Right, Queen Engeltraud of Bohemia. To make her more susceptible to my attempts at approaching her, I can include a compliment in my next missive to her court. I will be sure to mention her relentless courage, sadistic and forgiving, that's a nice combination, and fickle, I suppose that explains this. Reveller, drunkard, scaly, disfigured, pregnant, confider. Swearing ambition, forgiving nature it's got to be. Yep, I will mention her forgiving nature. And you're not at war with anyone, unfortunately. In fact, you're allied with Prince Julian of Brittany, my brother, who I would want to call into the war, should it come to that. Solace in script. The latest work of my acquaintance Duke Renaud has become all the rage at court of late. The piece deals with feelings of sorrow and loss, and Renaud has publicly dedicated it to me. Summer of regret. When such beautiful countenance is hid from sight, those left behind must feel a blight. Without him we are but hollow shells, each of us a little corpse, a hollow, parallel. Okay. So far I've kept my thoughts to myself, but the buzz has grown too dramatic to ignore for much longer. Oh good, we get to reduce stress perhaps. Lose 27 stress. Chance. No, we're going to take the opportunity to lose some of that stress that we just got. So Renaud, I can see this is truly heartfelt. Excellent. Okay, carrying on. I'm waiting for my money to increase as much as I'm waiting for this claim to. Oh, in fact, I'm going to have to pay for the claim, so I'm not going to be able to afford mercenaries anyway. Who are you? You. I want to select army. Can I not? Or Basque band. Okay. Another commander improved. Right. I would love to do some intrigue, but it's not really that much of an option. But what we can do is go to court. And we have learning the ropes. My personal physician. Despite an at first rather questionable grasp of even the most basic mechanics of poultices, my personal physician Adil seems to at last be growing into his role. He's actually been pretty bloody good. I mean, he's 29 learning. He is mastermind philosopher, a wise man, and a renowned physician. He's also diplomatic courtier, I just noticed. Many at court have noted his burgeoning, albeit still somewhat limited abilities. At the very least, it seems he is genuinely trying to earn his keep. His learning increases by a further 1 and personal physician aptitude by 10. 1 adores to perceive it. Interesting turn of phrase. Where is Adil? There he is, right there. So he's now at 30 and renowned physician. I was already up at level 2 anyway. Right, Aquitaine, what's your story? You've got 5,000 troops, all of your own, allied with Andalusia still, and Toulouse. Yeah, I've been lucky in the past. I've managed to get an alliance with Alder when it was useful, and also with Italy a couple of times. But I wonder how this managed to change hands in such a way. Anyway, I don't have any family to marry off. That's what I was looking at earlier on at one point. Number of knights plus 4. There's not really anything down here that's worthwhile. I don't really need this either, or want it. 4 more knights. I can't afford to bring in knights. Do I have enough people at court already that I could... yeah, so I normally force people at level 12 prowess or more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, 10. So we don't have folks. I definitely want to forbid you. Force you. And you. You. I'm going to forbid you still. Just in case something dreadful happens. I'll allow you. Yeah, just in case something dreadful happens in the family line and it somehow ends up back at him as the ruler. The stolen keg. I caught these two hiding in the pantry, a very irate cook shouts at me, dragging my nephew Gosselin and Bernard in tow. They stole a whole keg of mead, and Gosselin just sat there as Bernard drank himself into near oblivion, she says angrily. It seems as if my ward protected his partner in crime, keeping a lookout while abstaining from any drink himself. Okay, so Gosselin, you're my nephew in my ward, you're not a hostage. I don't have any hostages, I don't think. Brother-in-law's spymaster's your dad. Again, it keeps the trait temperate. I'm just going to allow him to keep that trait. It's very good of you not to indulge yourself in the booze. Not swayed. I need to alliance. Can pardon criminals or imprison criminals. Oh yes, my niece. Evil Ravener. And she is my ally. Doesn't bring a huge number of men, but I need all we can get. Yeah. And what's her crime, actually? Oh, she's excommunicated. There's no point revoking a title from her either because I don't have anyone to give it to. And she likes me well enough. I'm going to grant a pardon because I don't know what it is that she's done. No, it doesn't tell you. She did a thing, nobody saw it, so we granted her a pardon. And few nights, yes. We just had a look at that, didn't we? Our income is pretty decent, I suppose. And I could do some things, like reduce our expenditure at court to increase it further, but I don't think we really need that. There's no immediate need to go to war with France. We also had alliances with Lotharingia in the past. I think maybe even East Francia. But they caused me a bit of hassle having to go to wars up here. A scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with grave news. Where we do not yet know who, someone is plotting against me. We must stop the villain behind this. Okay, existence of the scheme is exposed. I've got no factions against me. We still have one prisoner. For 15 years this guy's been in prison. And I don't really know why. Okay, we'll take the 2 gold and we'll let you go. Stop feeding you. What was I doing here anyway? I was looking for schemes, yes. Discovered scheme. I wonder who was trying to claim the throne. Anyway, carry on. You accept the ransom. Oh, we've got this 99 for the claim on Ile de France. See it done and then pause. I don't know how we're up to speed 5. Why am I here? I want to make sure that we are disrupting schemes. And we are focusing on domestic affairs already. Increased development in Anjou. What's development like? I want to see the county. There we are. 15 and on the rise. Fair enough. My spouse has never come to live with me. Since the day we were married, she stayed in her familial home and ignored me. Did give me a son, but that was it. Anyway, carrying on. So we now have this claim on Ile de France. We could declare war, but he's got even more allies now. And we've got a crusade. A papal envoy has reached my court, bringing news from the Vatican. Pope Leo issued a call to arms to all righteous Christian rulers. As a Catholic king, I am expected to prepare my men in support of this most holy cause, sponsored by the Universal Church itself. To all those who will take the fight against the vile heathens, desecrating the holy grounds of Lithuania, the Holy See promises full absolution from all sins and a guaranteed place in heaven. Right, let's prepare to join the fight. And beneficiary, my niece, my cousin, my sister. Sister dear, you've got all these claims. Married to my chancellor, who is good. I don't think I want to send you away then. Right. My niece, my cousin, she's a Robertine Orleans. Yeah, I think it's going to be you, Perrine. Perrine? You can be the beneficiary. Off you pop. Right, and I doubt we're going to be marching up to Lithuania. Well, I suppose we could sail. We shall see. I suppose a wee bit more piety to allow me to request gold would be handy. Possibly. But yeah, I was coming in to look at this. If we were to declare war for my claim, Ile-de-France, still 6,500 and increasing. Wait until he joins the Crusade and then sweep in behind him. I was going to check, I've still got ages. My daughter's still only 10 years before she's able to bear a child. At least he's not younger than her. A good Catholic. I am known as a deeply pious man. Surely my devotion to God should be good for something in this life too, and not only the next. There are a number of people who would do well to be reminded that I am in the Lord's good graces. Gain some prestige, gain some cash. Pope Leo. Do you know... Is 80 gold really that worth it? I think it is. Yeah, the Pope likes me enough as it is. Yeah, so we don't have any ability at all to marry off kids. Perrin did have a couple of kids. Actually, what's the story here? Commander promoted. Well, I'll come back to that. You're already married. You're dead. You're betrothed. You're betrothed, and you're not. And you're hale and intelligent. But no, I can't arrange a betrothal for you. My Marshal Edward has been showing off a promising new recruit. He may not be of as noble stock as you, my liege, but on my name I swear that Yarnhitten is someone you would want on your side. 12 and 14. Very well, he shall serve me. He's not that good, but he's free. I'll force you to be a knight. Just make sure. Okay, 400 gold, that's good. And I could actually take on another domain. I could have stripped title from my... is it my niece? My vassal. I thought she was a niece or something. Oh well, never mind. Swayed this woman again. Still won't join an alliance. Minus 36 now though. And you're at war with... you're defending against Nordgau, an independence war. Interesting. So you've got an alliance with Sicily. I was thinking about possibility of a hunt, but I don't want to spend the money on it. Everything comes down to money. Into the forest. The woods have always been a valuable training ground. Everyone knows that any gallant knight is always on the lookout for new adventures. A malevolent tyrant, a secret trial, an innocent in need. I hadn't explored this part of the forest before. Perhaps that's what makes the sudden ruins seem like a test of valour. The church has been abandoned for decades. By the looks of it, spider webs have replaced the glass in the windows, broken trunks are now the new benches. Some birds fly away when I approach the rotten door. There are a few things as tempting as an unexplored church. My Archbishop Manasses would like to hear about such an important finding. What's the story with Manassas? Oh, you like me. Plenty much. Let's explore the church. A tree has grown just behind the altar. Its crown has replaced the fallen parts of the roof. Next to it, there's a wooden chest that someone's been using recently. Judging by the lack of dust or mould, inside a small treasure. The Dagger of Mighty Prayer. +1 intrigue. It's a bit wasted on me. Gain martial lifestyle experience. Piety per night. I mean, yeah, well, piety would be useful. Yeah, I will cherish this sacred gift bestowed upon me by the Lord. Okay. My counsellor died, succumbed to fatal apoplexy. Not one of mine then. Okay, artifacts. We have the Dagger of Mighty Prayer, which we can equip. And carry on. I think I don't think it's worth continuing with this sway scheme. Such few troops, so few troops, and I'm not going to go to war until I've got the allies to stand against France. It's just a bit of a pity. You're not at war with anybody, no, you're sitting quietly by yourself. You don't have any major allies though. Oh well. Yeah, there was a hunt, possibly a bit available down here. Seems to have gone. Let's take courtship since that's all we've got left. What age am I actually? 46. Yeah, I thought I was pretty young. We've had leprosy for the vast majority of our life. But we've struggled on. Another night improved. I'm wondering about... No, I don't want to spend my cash. A neighbouring ruler won the war. King of Aquitaine. Defeated the Count of Duke of Armagnac. Then you improved your martial by 1. Crusade for Lithuania. The time has finally come to bring St. George's holy wrath against the vile heathens of Lithuania. Inflamed by righteous fury and unyielding resolve, the great army of Crusaders assembled by Pope Leo sets forth to deliver divine justice upon the wicked and earn their place in heaven. Deus Vult. Right, okay, so she's not swayed. Let's cancel this for now then. Abandon the scheme. I don't know any secrets. Counter me actually. Minus 50% secrecy, arbitrary arrests. Convert Twitch. Overthrow Regent. Minus 7%. Redouble the guards. I would gain stress. Lose some opinion. I think it's probably worth it though. Let's do that for now. Yeah. Activate the countermeasures. Launch the chaff. And hopefully that keeps us on the throne a while longer. Right, I'm not seeing any armies raised in France for this crusade. Are you excommunicate? You're Catholic. And there's the art. They were just taking their time. I guess I should raise the troops and go join in. This gives them something to do, doesn't it? Where's my rally point? Let's shift you over here. Mysteries of the Scriptures. Eleanor and her little friend Euphrosyne. Yeah, let's be content and raise all the troops with Forder and Reckless, our open terrain expert and aggressive. Count Thomas, you take the lead, and we're heading up here. Yeah, head for about there. And hopefully this goes better than the last crusade. No, the last crusade, it went well because we won and we installed, was it my cousin Fabrice, and became the Duke of Toledo. But we were back and forward so long down here, it seemed to be quite a waste. Anyway, my ward Gosselin has come of age and it is time he left my care. Despite always seeming to seek authority and order, Gosselin has not become as proficient as expected in the administration of lands and people. Perhaps he can be considered lucky for having mastered the art of counting coins, for most other aspects of a steward's work seems to have eluded him. Well, it looks not bad there. Till we meet again. It drops to 15. Isabel. Who's Duke Jocelyn? King Folquet's steward. Right. Well, it's time for a break. So do that now and we'll pick this up again next time out to see how this crusade goes. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers!